So I wanted to answer this question, just kind of do a recap. So I think the biggest thing that I would say is networking. That's going to be the number one thing. I think by connecting with people on LinkedIn, finding the right person, it's really going to help you get into the industry and maybe not necessarily, get a job right away from networking. But I do think that like by connecting with people and just knowing what conversations to have, it's definitely going to help you potentially make some connections within the industry. I think the second thing is going to be persistence. I've also spoken about this before in the videos. I think that by staying persistent on LinkedIn and applying to jobs is key. I get a lot of DMs that people say, like, I applied to 30 jobs over the past month and I haven't heard anything back. You guys, when I was looking for a job out of college, I was applying to 30 jobs a day. Okay, in one day. I was applying to jobs Monday through Sunday, every single day, whether that was easy apply on LinkedIn, using MedReps, company websites, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, like every possible freaking job platform out there. I was using every single one of them and I was applying every day to like 30 plus jobs a day. So I understand that 30 a day may seem like a lot, but this industry is very saturated. It's really hard to get into. There's a lot of competition. You need to go above and beyond. And if you want to break in, especially not having any experience, you're going to have to do 30 plus a day. Another part of this is that I understand from the 30 a day that you do, you may not get a response from any of them. Again, that is part of the industry. So my third skill and my third like tip, I guess, is patience. I've also made a video on this. It took me 6 months from the day I graduated to actually get a job and accept an offer. This is not going to be a fast journey. Some people get jobs, within a couple of weeks. And I actually spoke to a couple of you that got literally jobs within a couple of weeks. Or others will be like me and will take 6 months to get a job. So this is definitely not for the faint of heart. It's going to take some persistence, some determination, but if you have that, you're going to get it. Another tip is really practicing those interview skills. So once you start getting interviews, definitely practice, practice, practice. I remember I was kind of role playing with myself in the mirror. I was role playing with my boyfriend just to see how I sound. I would record myself and listen back. You have to be very confident in what you're saying. You have to make sure you nail your sales skills and just be ready to sell during the interview process. I've spoken on this as well. Sometimes they'll have you sell yourself, which is usually what you want to do in a close. Like, for example, I would say, thank you so much for taking time to speak with me today. I understand my resume doesn't exactly portray the qualifications you're looking for this role, but I do want to say that the skills that I have and the skills I'm ready to learn, I will nail and execute this role, la 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 la, something like that. Medreps.com, great website. You do have to pay for it, but it is absolutely amazing. If you can afford it, I definitely recommend it. So those are some tips. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below.